Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Water type, our 8th Water type team out of 9, and our second to last playthrough on Emerald that we need to do. Last episode we took on Watson and Flannery, and now we're going to get ready to go to Norman. Just trying to gain a couple levels, and same thing with Winona. So, yeah. Let's... trying to think here. Let's just keep Wailmer up. Because you have a Numel. Alright, EV training-wise, we should be getting close with a couple of these Pokemon. Looks like Wailmer needs 52. I think Wailmer is the closest. Oh, that's not good. Oh my gosh, just take it down, Wailmer. About as bad as it can get. We'll give you the Macho Brace. Can we get past you? Looks like it. Oh, she just turned. So we should be at 50 now for Wailmer. And this will put us to 44. Did we grab this? We did. We'd like to go get return for Corphish. At some point this episode as well. Alright. Let's look at Poliwhirl's special defense to a multiple of 4. This guy's got attack. Special attack. Alright, so that should put Wailmer down to 40. almost got it. Oh, well, that's not good. See if we can just take both of these ones out. 36. And 32. U-turn, please. Thank you. Alright, into the desert. We'll go this way first, because we also want to go get return. Gotta remember to do that. Rapid spin. Remember, we've trained Poliwhirl to be a physical attacker, not a special attacker. So that's why it's not taking out the ball toy super easy. But it's doing okay. Come on, it was one mud slap. One mud slap, one sand attack, doesn't matter. Automatically miss the next attack. Automatically miss it. Side beam kind of hurt. Take some damage to get more EVs on Poliwhirl and Spheal. On this last Sandshrew here, and then we'll go get return. Very nice. Oh, hi. I forgot we skipped this guy. Well, What does that put Wailmer to? $28 more. And we got our Crawdont, so that's good. Completely forgot we skipped that guy. Well, big boost to attack for Crawdont. 102 attack stat now. What do we know about Crawdont? Well, Crawdont is a primarily red crustacean Pokemon with a tan underside. It has circular eyes set in deep sockets and a large star-shaped growth on its forehead. The upper and lower halves of its underside are separated by a pattern of angular red shapes, and there are 2 blue stripes on its throat. Its forelimbs have 2 large pincers with spiked edges and tan lower halves form. There are 2 sets of hind limbs. The foremost pair are simple claws with 2 spikes, while the rear pair are large and thick with 2 white claws. A yellow triangle marks the base of its lobster-like tail. Crawdont is a very violent Pokemon that lives in ponds because it is in its constant challenges to battle. No other Pokemon want to inhabit its territory. Not even a swarm of Basculin will drive Crawdont away. Any that do venture too close are tossed out of its pond with its pincers. An experienced Crawdont will be covered in scars from countless battles. However, it must molt regularly, and its shell is soft immediately afterwards. Once its pincers fall off, Crawdont turns timid until they grow back. In order to protect itself, it burrows under stream beds and until its new shell hardens. Unlike the meat found in the claws of Crabrawler and Clauncher, Crawdonts have a foul smell and taste. Crawdont are known to be extremely difficult to raise. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Crawdont, Ruby says Crawdont has an extremely violent nature that compels it to challenge other living things to battle. Other life forms refuse to live in ponds inhabited by this Pokemon, making them desolate places. Sapphire says Crawdont molts or sheds its shell regularly. Immediately after molting, its shell is soft and tender until the shell hardens. This Pokemon hides in its stream bed burrow to avoid attacks from its foes. Emerald says a brutish Pokemon that loves to battle, a veteran Crawdont that has prevailed in hundreds of battles, has giant pincers marked with countless scars. And Fire Red and Leaf Green say a rough customer that wildly flails its giant claws and is said to be extremely hard to raise. We're excited to have it. Which means our next evolution is Spheal into Celio, and that will happen at level 32, which ideally will be after Norman. We should still have our Repel on. We just need to get back through this double battle. Here. Alright, let's teach return. And play some Vice Grip. And then back to the desert we go. Is there anything else here in the desert we want to take on? I guess there is. It's just Crawdont and Wailmer are getting high in levels. And I don't want to over-level them. guess I need to spray a repel, don't I? Nice critical. We could get some defense on Spheal, because it's not going to level up all the way to 31 before Norman. We could just skip a bunch of stuff and then get it afterwards. Trying to decide what's best here. I don't think there's really a right answer. I don't think there's really a wrong answer. Wailmer's at like 24 remaining. I'm also just trying to think about what we fight in Norman's Gem, and we still have the Trick House to do too. Ow. Alright, let's get back down to Mauville. Excuse me. Paralysis. Nope. So I let Spheal focus here. So good as a bunch of defense that it really doesn't need, but I guess I'll be okay. Or does it? Is it done? No, it's at 480 it says. So it still needs 30. I just didn't see its defense go up there. Oh, they're dead. Okay. We would like to learn Hail. We will learn that in place of, I guess, Aurora Beam, because we're keeping Ice Ball, because it's its signature move in this gen. Misses the scene. Excellent. Okay, so Spheal needs like 18 more to finish EV training. Wailmer needs like 20. We'll check here when we get to Petalburg again. Alright, we've made it to Petalburg. Alright, let's take a gander here. So, yes, Spheal needs 18 to finish EV training. Wailmer needs 20. Crawdont needs 86. And Poliwhirl needs 70. Well, we need to put it to sleep, and that's not happening. Alright, now let's see if we can take this stupid thing down. Still gonna shockwave us. We got the paralysis on it, I guess. We're not putting it to sleep again, but It is paralyzed and confused. Alright, this will put Wailmer down to 8 remaining. Goodness gracious, the double edge damage. Oh, well, it's gone. Okay. Could not survive the slash. Which I think means it's time for Norman. Whoops, not what I wanted. Alright, let's give this a save. And we're going to hand out some Oran berries to the people that are not holding the Macho Brace. As to be expected, I guess. Even gonna skip a turn? Oh, I guess we just take it down. That works too. Slacking, just straight to slackings. Alright, so we go to Crawdon here. Because we can protect every other turn. And take advantage of its truant. We should also get Wailmer in here. Just to get its... that'll finish out Wailmer's EV training. Or pretty darn close. No sleep. Very nice. I don't think we got any healing items out in that, though. Man, you could, you know, hit those Hypnosis. Be really nice, Poliwhirl. Oh, it's got Vital Spirit. Duh. Duh. That was just my own fault. I don't have any revives. Well, did I just mess it up for myself? I guess we still have Crawdaunt hanging out in the back. That was almost bad because I'm an idiot. Just waste a whole Pokemon into the Vigoroth. I mean, I knew it had Vital Spirit too, and I sped through it, the game telling me that it had Vital Spirit. I'm just a dummy. Just a dummy. Alright. We are teaching Surf to Politoed and Spheal. So Poliwhirl and Spheal. Alright, let's go heal. So Wailmer should, what, still need 2? No, it's done. It's just done. Okay. $14 on Spheal. We go do the Trick House. We'll give you a berry since you're done. Nice. Okay, so we'll skip this trainer up here with the Metatite. We fight just a few things getting up into the next gem. Always come back to fight stuff if we need to. Okay, good fake out. Oh, goodbye. Also want Crawdon to get some attack here. Nice. Alright, we would like to go get a free Ice Beam. So we can hop around the trainers to go get that. But we're still going to get attacked by level 30 Wild Wingull and Tentacles. This is always the point, too. By the time we get to Winona, everybody's EV trained. If they weren't done before, they always finish up on the way there. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's teach that Ice Beam. This goes to Wailmer. Just going through the bike path. Alright, this next fight will finish out Spheal. More. 34 more. Alright, 34 more on Poliwhirl, 60 more on Crawdon. Nice. We're also get so Spheal's pretty much done at this point. It needs 2 more. We don't care what it fights after that. So we'll say Spheal this time. We said Wailmer last time. Nice. Six, 26 more. We could almost finish out Poliwhirl. So if I go do this double battle over here that has the Absol and the Pinsir in it. With Crawdon. Seismic Toss. All right. So that put Poliwhirl to 500. So we just have 10 more. I know just where to get it. Should be this bugcatcher right here. No, it's not. It's not the right one. Alright, well, we'll just let Spheal take it out. Where are you? This guy. Well, I guess we'll evolve Spheal here in the Celio. It's nice. Number 33 is our target for Winona. Alright, this will finish out Poliwhirl. And then we just have to get Crawdon up. Orb. Good boost of stats across the board, getting Celio here. Pretty even spread. What do we know about Celio? Well, Celio is a bright blue pinniped Pokemon. Its throat and chest are beige with speckling around the edges. There are 2 short tusks protruding from its upper jaw, and it has dark brown oval eyes. It has a powerful pair of front flippers, which are able to crush ice. Additionally, it has short flipper-like tail. On the sides of its blunt muzzle are thick white whiskers. Celio's white whiskers are described as being super sensitive. When Celio encounters new objects, they are placed on its nose, then rolled around to test its smell and texture. The reason is to determine if it likes the object or not. As mentioned in the sleep style deck, Celio can sense the environment whenever it sleeps. It also has been known to roll Spheal or Pokeballs on its nose. The reason Celio does this is to Spheal is to check its scent and ensure it is still healthy. This Pokemon lives in the sea and on drift ice. Celio dives underwater to hunt prey 5 times a day. It searches for prey by its scent. Prior to Generation 6, Ice Ball was a signature move, but other Pokemon could still inherit it via breeding. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Celio. Ruby says Celio has the habit of always juggling on the tip of its nose anything it sees for the first time. This Pokemon occasionally entertains itself by balancing and rolling a Spheal on its nose. Sapphire says Celio often balances and rolls things on the tip of its nose. While this Pokemon is rolling something, it checks the object's aroma and texture to determine whether it likes the object or not. Emerald says Celio lives in herds on ice floes. Using its powerful flippers, it shatters ice. It dives into the sea to hunt prey 5 times a day. And Fire Red and Leaf Green says it touches new things with its nose to test for smell and feel. It plays by spinning Spheal on its nose. And that is our information on Celio. So all we have left to get up is Crawdon EV-wise. And Crawdon wants defense and attack. And it needs... $8, 48 more. So this will get us down to 40. Hurt quite a bit, but that happens. Ow. Good level up, Wailmer. We are not learning Mist. Okay. I don't remember what you have. $36. Good job, Wailmer. Show Team Aqua what's up. Try again with the rollout, please. Let's see if we can get past this guy. Alright, I think we can finish out Crawdaunt here. Well, not EV training wise. We can get it up to level 33 though. Nice. Still needs 24 more. Alright, let's take our rival to finish out this episode. Nice. They try to double protect there, I guess. Combustion. We'll go to Wailmer for the Combustion. Oh, everybody's gonna be a little high getting to Winona. We have to fight everybody in that gym. Nice. Alright, that gives us fly. And we've made it to Fortree. We're going to do a little shopping to end out this episode. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to end our episode for today. We do hope you all enjoy these episodes, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, we'll see you all next time.